I'm Katie Cullen with AfterBuzz TV, and I am here with Steve Huff. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right. Now tell me a little bit about your organization.
Well, I'm part of a company called Iron Shield Arms, and basically what we're looking to become is the go-to action company for smaller independent films. We are a fight company. We do choreographed fights for live performances in film, but we also teach various types of martial arts. We do costuming and props and sell like replica weapons and armor and things like that.
So you basically do everything.
A little bit, yeah.
Can you name some of the films you've worked with?
Right now we're still on kind of the smaller stage. We just did some fights for a film called Equitism, which is kind of a medieval fantasy type piece. We just wrapped on David and Goliath, which was interesting. It was out in the desert. Luke LaFontaine was actually the actual fight coordinator for that, and Luke's one of the top guys in the industry. So we were there as just some of the fighters. A film called Otherworld, which is sort of a Celtic fairy tale type of thing. We did the opening fights for the Geeky Awards their first year, and we're doing actually a fight show here on Sunday.
Oh, fantastic. What's the most difficult part of fight choreography?
I'd say one of the hardest things to do is when you get into a situation where the director or whoever is hiring you to do it, they're not really sure what they want, and then they can't really convey it to you. And also just, obviously, the more complex the moves, the more complex techniques, they can be kind of hard. For me, I'll admit sometimes with live performances, I get the jitters right before, and I have to just run it through my brain again, going through the choreography. And you know, it's really hard you always want to try to keep things fresh. It's easy to fall into a set routine and do like the same kind of fight choreography, the same type of sword techniques and all of that, project after project, but you have to just constantly keep your training up and constantly look for new ideas.
So how do you keep it fresh then?
For me, it actually comes from my passion of studying different martial arts. I've been studying martial arts for 35 years, and I travel around the world when I can and study in different systems, and that way I can pull different things. One of the things with one of the films we did, since it was fantasy-based, I was able to kind of create my own fighting systems, and I did that by combining different cultural techniques into one cohesive system, and then just kind of added a few things here and there, and I was able to kind of create my own martial system.
Which martial arts went into that particular system? What was your inspiration for that?
Well, I relied a lot on German medieval longsword, Japanese kenjutsu, which is traditional Japanese swordsmanship, some Chinese wushu, and then some krabi krabong, which is a Thai type of sword fighting.
So a little bit of everything.
Yeah. It was like a mixed bag, and it really fit the character.
Well, fantastic. Do you have any current projects you're working on that you'd like to talk about?
Right now, we just finished, like I said, David and Goliath, and they are going to be rolling into Samson, another biblical epic. We do have a project called Wraith of Love, which is an independent film where the woman has subtle superpowers, not over the top, and I'll be doing all the fight choreography for that. It's based on a graphic novel by Susan Lee. And then we have our stage show on Sunday, and we have a big workshop that we gear up for that's in Vegas, and that'll be in June. So we start prepping our classes and everything this far ahead of time.
And where can people go to get more information on you and on that workshop?
They can go to www.ironshieldarms.com. We have a 16,000 square foot facility up in the Glendale Eagle Rock area, and we do teach classes Monday through Thursday. But then we also have full-on filming capabilities there as well.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.